Всем привет! На связи FlyAround. Всем привет! На связи FlyAround. О, я себя слушаю эхом. Да, сегодня добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Неожиданно для нас всех. Ну, для меня точно неожиданно, я об этом только утром узнал. Вышла игра Hogwarts Legacy. Я, понятное дело, купил ее сразу же. Дождался вечера, когда все пойдут спать. И вот, наконец-то, я хочу посмотреть вообще, что это такое. Вот. Поскольку я являюсь ярым фанатом Поттериана, почитал все книжки. И мне показалась интересным эта идея. Так что давайте посмотрим, что это за игра представляет. Вроде говорят, что это открытый мир по вселенной Гарри Поттера. Действие происходит в 1800 году. Вот. Я еще вообще ничего не запускал. Вот все, вот то, что вы сейчас видите, это я в первый раз это вижу все. Я даже старт делал только вот с этого экрана. Поэтому давайте нажимаем Start Game. И окунаемся. Я думаю, что в ближайшие 5-6 часов мы проведем вместе. Так, что-то надо тут выбрать кого-то. Ставьте лайки. Смотрите, эксклюзив у меня. Я не знаю, тут что, тут есть кто-нибудь? Почитать. А, тут прямо совсем вот так можно создавать. Сейчас я немножко со звуком посмотрю, что это происходит. Ну, давайте выберем такого героя. В целом можно, видимо, все менять, но я никогда это не любил. Не, давайте вот рыженькую. Все, escape. Нет, старт гейм. А чё, все, давай. Куе. Что Е? Бэк. Старт гейм. Я дебил? Enter. Включал всех посмотреть. А, выбрать, наверное. Difficulty normal. You must enter. Вот тут у меня всегда... Ведьма или волшебник? Ну, давайте волшебником будем. И все. И тут я застрял. И тут я застрял. Ну пусть будет Розалина Гриндер. Так вот. Start your journey.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks. Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's the glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on!
it.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Ну что, погнали. Что тут надо? Go to hell. Савля heal, но все равно. Все, он здоровый появилось. 3 жидкости.
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
I would.
Погнали! Хватит трепаться.
We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Ну все, пошли. Да то что-то все ходим, ждем. Ну расфигачило, конечно, прикольно у них там в небесах. Так, у меня максимальные настройки 4К, Ultra Quality. Я еще скачал DSSL последнюю версию.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like
Дайте
to have a look
погулять.
around.
Дайте
Absolutely, sir.
погулять.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Все, можно идти. Окей. Вау, ура, ура.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Go, go, go!
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted
Blah,
to
blah,
understand
blah,
why
blah,
such
blah.
powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do.
Бла, бла,
But
бла.
magic is no different than any power.
Токи, токи, токи.
What really matters is the one who wields it.
Очень странная позиция, как тут сбоку она стоит.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
Oh
Let's see
my
some
gosh.
of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Вау, сейчас будем колдовать. Во! Уя!
Excellent. That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Нифига себе, как она умеет.
Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Up there.
Ох, как он тут прыгает?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Ну, я могу сказать, очень красиво.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Go, 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 go. Он, кстати, не дает упасть.
Almost there.
Ну, не дает упасть.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Что, давайте слева обойдем.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband the guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today.
Ну, посмотрим, что тут у нас есть. Да, тут, видимо, будет куча спойлеров. Хотя я не понимаю, что тут спойлерить, вся история, в общем, все понятно. Я вообще ждал, что нас пустят в открытый мир и просто пошляться по Хогвартсу. А тут, видите, какая-то история началась. Ну, что-то нашел.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Эй, полегче. Там надо еще здесь нажать. Ну все, прошло 5 часов.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
There must be something to that reflection you're seeing.
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Lumos.
Holy shit.
Look out!
Protego.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo! Expulso! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Levitato! Expulso! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo! Expulso! Levioso! Deposo! Confringo! Descendo! Levioso!
Махачи, махачи пошли. Пошли махачи.
Deposo! Confringo! Levioso! Confringo! Deposo! Stay close!
Вот это да.
Professor? Professor Fig? Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Мне страшно.
Oh, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Что, мне теперь с ними одному, что ли, справляться?
Revelio.
И как я тогда их активировал?
I need to align these statues with their reflections. Revelio.
Окей, я тебя услышал, но как?
Perhaps I need to get them all to stand at once.
Ой, там что-то светится.
Lumos. Where do I need to be to get all of them to stand at once? It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Вообще. Да иди ты. Черт, мне такое ощущение, что этот... Сколько их тут?
Lumos.
Да иди вы нафиг. У меня же нет ничего. Как мне быть? Там опять эти говняцкие штуки будут. Давайте хоть посмотри, может здесь какие-то ящички есть. Ничего здесь нету. Опять не туда. А я понимаю, что нужно идти гаситься. У меня нет аптечки. Они суровые. Говнюки. Ну ладно.
Revelio.
Я не знаю, я сижу, мне страшно. Что-то как-то... Я думал, погуляем, отдохнем. А тут мазафака такая. Ну, все деньги собирают. Мне бы аптечку. Тут что-то ничего нету. Чем случится? Ща. Вот еще тут что-то у нас. Мне нравится, как у них открываются ящички. Такой чук на полшишечки. Короче, я спать не буду. Надо заканчивать. Мерлинова борода.
There you are.
Ух,
How did you...
ух.
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
Лучше бы на Боинге полетал. Это с утра надо играть.
Follow my lead.
Омут памяти.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my
Какой красавчик.
reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
No way out.
Are you all right?
Это было сурово.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Ура! Ура! Ну, я так скажу. То есть вы понимаете, это было просто вступление. Я тут чуть штаны не доделал. Это что такое вообще? О, Хогвартс.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Ну чё, какие ставки? Куда нас определят?
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Выбираем. I can't wait to explore.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Ну...
A
Curiosity.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Ну... Окей. Давайте попробуем с другого варианта. Гриффиндор. Hufflepuff. Слизерин. Ну что, как тебе вариант? Слизерин. Power.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. You belong in Slytherin!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Oh no! It
It's
couldn't
not
be.
as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
И вот интересно, это Уизли они какое-то отношение имеют?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Finally! Мы можем погулять по Хогвартсу. Ну, давай посмотрим, что тут есть. Печечка. Кровати. Шкафчики. Не особо интересно. Ну, побежали.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
That new fifth year.
Well, I suppose. No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
My parents visited the school. If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it, and I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha! Not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard Chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
So let's check the last one. Person. Ominous.
It's about time Hogwarts put someone
I think I heard one.
Perhaps now we can stop all these disgusting mudbloods from ruining
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Be part of us.
5th year Slytherin in here. Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Just by the stairs. Where are the stairs?
I find it.
Run, Forrest, run! Run, Roselda. Или Rosanna. I don't remember. Blah, 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 blah.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
One percent. Ох, как я это не люблю.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more
Ну
opportunities
чё, как вам
like
Хогвартс-то?
that, inside and outside of the castle.
Очень красиво. Holy shit.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh my gosh.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Blah, blah, blah.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Ну, давайте посмотрим карту. Main quest. Я так понимаю, у меня нет вариантов.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Thank you so much.
what me and my siblings
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
each other without having our parents about.
Ну, давайте пойдем на урок темных искусств. Вау. Поднимаемся по лесенке налево. Вау. Обязательно погуляем. Сейчас надо это закончить первый этап.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Ой, вот эти... Ну, давай попробуем. Вау!
Levioso.
А не Левиоса.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember. Good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Ну, подеремся.
This can't be your first duel.
What's the saying? Couldn't all of my students with this adept. I do not join lively duels. Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
Not bad.
Так
for a
его.
beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Let's go to speak with Sebastian.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
It's not Sebastian.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Had my share of one combat, it was. No, use my one.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Второй уровень даже получили. Nice work.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Что за чемоданчик такой здесь стоит? Непонятно. Окей, let's go to Charm class. Дым-бырым-быры-пы-пым. Господи, привидения летают. Что, еще что ли?
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Так, новое заклинание. У нас надо вот пробел и провести вот так вот по линии. Пробел. Что-то я так увлекся, что я даже забыл.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me.
У меня тут сейчас компьютер взорвется.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Excellent. Don't lose your composure. That's it. Happens to the best of us.
Ладно, сейчас мы сделаем.
Very good. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Ну давай, мисс на тай. Надерем задницей.
Here we go. we go.
Yes!
Excellent.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Oh yeah, yeah!
Quite impressive. Lisa.
That's it. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Here we go.
Ну, давайте попробуем. Упс.
Stay focused.
Let us see this. That is how it's done.
Перебор.
Watch this.
Сейчас мы здесь сделаем.
There we go.
Ай!
You
Чуть-чуть.
almost had it.
Я хочу реванш.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Нет, я хочу реванш.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
Spells cast without a wand must be less powerful than those cast with a wand.
No, not at all. Wizarding magic cast without a wand is just as powerful. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Так, ожидаю, что в следующей части будут про другие волшебные училища.
You know it won't work on humans.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Nice.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
Ах ты гадина. Что вот это за чемоданчики такие? О, здесь порошочек есть. Так, а карта это у нас мэп. Мы делаем так. Weasley after class. Побежали. Так, куда нам тут бежать-то? Вниз. Тетка какая-то. Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла-ла. Ла-ла-ла-ла. Че ты тут шляешься? Иди занимайся. Сидят тут что-то. Вот тоже, когда ты смотришь Гарри Поттера, у меня вот почему-то не сложилось какого-то финального понимания, что такое Хогвартс, потому что оно как-то все очень разрозненно было. Трансфигурейшн, какой-то ярд. Ну, может, здесь сейчас у нас сложится. Ну, вот галерейки видно. И он как-то здесь реально больше. Мне так кажется.
What are you up to now?
Чё? Трансфигурейшн, пойдем.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Let's go and find Professor Ronan. Go, Розана. Розалина, точнее.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Ну, пойдем посмотрим, что он нам дал.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Давно не играл в квестовые игры. Последнее вообще, что меня зацепило, это был Red Dead Redemption. Но вот эта игра, у нее есть все шансы. Ой, ой. А как, ревела? Как ее взять-то? Как ее взять? Ну как ее взять? А, левиоса надо сделать. А, вот, 4. Точно. Okay. Let's go to find another one.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Okay.
Brilliant.
Some kind soul help me?
Okay, let's go downstairs.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Hera.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Lumos. Leviosa. Revelio.
Закрыто. Ну ладно, next time. Так, что у нас тут вообще есть? Вот еще. Осталось 5.
What am I missing?
Tending to magical plants. Venomous tentacular being a notable exception.
You shouldn't get get so upset in herbology. The rate you're going, you'll need a calming draft.
I'll trade you a spoon's worth of bubblegum noodles for a pocket. I still don't get it.
Don't worry, it wasn't that funny.
You're making an excuse.
Нам теперь надо найти студентку.
What isn't he irritated by? Since when should it matter?
А вот, мы как раз к ней пойдем сейчас.
There's something in there. I just
Go, 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 go. Так, сюда. Представляете, потом, через некоторое время, я уже тут буду вообще ориентироваться. Так, не трындеть. Стоять, охранять.
Shark caught me making faces behind his back.
Hello, looking for me?
Yes.
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Ее как-то вот уводит влево.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it. Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to.
Смотрите, какая красота. Не надо слушать это, знаете. Хочу полетать на драконе.
Over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh, what's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Такой открытый мир, но не открытый. То есть вот смотрите. Я смогу сюда влево уйти?
Look, from the forbidden forest.
Могу.
Hippogriffs.
Ой, гиппогривы. Где гиппогривы?
I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Вот на них хочу полетать.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already named them.
That's the forbidden forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin.
Как тут все сурово. 15 секунд и все. И расстрел. Хогвартс. Ну так, да, в общем.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle. It's not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
Какие штуки надо замечать прям. Очень интересно.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Work hard and don't be afraid to fail.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Ну, давайте посмотрим. Так, это у нас не то. Thomson Scrolls. Old Fool. О, Potion. Давайте начнем с Potion.
Simply pretended.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Поскольку я понятия не имею, что это все. У меня явно нет столько денег. А, вот это нужно. Все, больше у нас нет денег ни на что. Ну, какие-то рецепты взяли. Так, давайте. Томпсон Скроллс. Сюда сходим. Погнали!
Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deadwall in a while.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Of course, why not?
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Да, but I'm out of money. Окей, Ollivanders и Magic Nip. Ollivanders. Ну, где находится этот Ollivanders? Вот он, Ollivanders. Совсем близко. Кири-кири.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Крутоташечки. У нас теперь есть ваунд. Пора навестить Magic Nip. Magic Nip. Тут даже такая суровая музыка, когда выбирается маршрут. Бум. Все. Go, 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 go. Так, где эта книжка?
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Нет у меня денег.
That's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Поэтому мы идем к Нати. Нати, бежим.
Revelio.
Ну, прям вообще. Я понял, тут надо очень смотреть по сторонам.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Какой красавчик.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Expelliarmus.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
Oopsie. Вот так меня и порешили. Я что-то не был готов к такой атаке. Ладно.
Get any more cozy than Hogsmeade. I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We have to wear him down.
Так кто тут такие кнопки-то сделал? У меня Windows открывается.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it. Look out!
Да уйди ты, дура ты. Кто такие кнопки придумал? Чуваки, блин.
Look, he's bumping. We need to make sure he stays that way.
Ну, Z, ее не нажать здесь.
Hogsmeade, here I come. I have everything. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We have to wear him down.
Expelliarmus.
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it. Do more of it.
Да беги ты! Идиотина! Беги! Беги! Блядь! Ты беги, дура! Беги! Убегай! Как это драться здесь? Вы чё, дебилы, что ли? Да иди ты! Иди нахер, блядь! Дебилина! Дебилина сраная! Ну как? Как с ним драться? Нахер. Реально. Вот здесь драки сделаны, они просто. То есть она не двигается, она не хочет, она не... вообще как бы ноль. Ты чё, мне надо все заново, что ли, находить?
Revelio.
Hello, looking for you.
Revelio.
Last week, I performed a knee reversal head.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
It was an utter triumph.
Accio!
Can't imagine I'm not getting advanced. My aunt was Black's wife, so all in all, I'd say I'm well set.
Чё, это все сначала, что ли?
Natty.
Not you.
I've
Good.
То есть мне его не скипнуть, мне сам просто надраться.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Да ну, вы чё, смеетесь,
Yes,
что ли? Все
I
сначала.
had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect. I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms.
Так, и то, что я собирал растения всякие, тоже все пошло.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
А, наверное, надо заканчивать на сегодня. Я уже
Hogsmeade is
устал.
beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Ну, так неинтересно, когда все сначала.
Look, from the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Да, гиппогрифов видели, все уже видели.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs? Absolutely.
Сейчас чувака
That's
встретим.
the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think they're calling it forbidden.
Ну и
only
как
makes it more
этого
alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the
хрена
crest.
победить?
Past that ruin.
Что-то да, я
I
уже
would
устал.
spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
My cousin was transfigured into a mouse.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy, guys. Ugly and airy. Terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
Revelio. I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you. Revelio.
Я же собирался. Все прям вот реально так
And
издеваетесь?
here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here.
Revelio.
It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and experience. Enjoy yourself.
Все
I
мы
will
тут уже
see you soon.
слышали. Ну давайте, сходим обратно.
An inquiring mind.
Все это мы уже слышали.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my
Вообще неинтересно. Так, теперь Коллимандр где-то здесь должен быть. Здесь Коллимандр.
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. How intriguing. What do you think?
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your
Все
do
уже
not be
понятно.
That sounds wonderful, Miss.
Да, просто я тут уже... Это интересно. Просто я здесь уже все делал.
I was told that if you put in a good effort, you will reap the reward.
My father always taught me to... Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness.
Blah 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 blah.
As it's your... What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Well, hello there.
Вот
Pardon me,
всех
sir.
нашел
I'm here
сразу.
for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Да, да, да. Бля 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 бля.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
У меня нет денег.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Revelio.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Ну что ж, давайте так гоблина оставим на завтра. Тролля, точнее. Что чую, что я сейчас уже достаточно устал, чтобы... То есть там, конечно, ну... Все закрыто. Да, ничего нельзя.
If something threatens me, first thing I do. Oh, did you want to watch me back?
Not bad. Ну, только лутингом мы можем заниматься. Шляпку нашли какую-то.
I'd take up herbology if it didn't involve so much dung.
Что-то больше ничего нету. Нет, еще что-то есть. Да, это вполне себе открытый мир. Можно прямо реально по Хогсмиту погулять. Ну что, мы сможем отложить челлендж? Ладно, оставим мы все это дело на завтра. Вот, я сейчас нахожусь в Хогсмите. Сейчас мы будем сражаться с троллем, который, конечно, побольше. Ну, то есть я даже не знаю как. Ну, попробуем. Вот. Я даже не знаю, как отсюда выходить. Как выходить из игры. О, вот так вот. Сохраняем игру. 2 часа мы играли. На самом деле больше. Да, спасибо, что смотрели. Мы обязательно продолжим. И, возможно, завтра. Но я ничего не обещаю. Следите за анонсами. А так, спасибо, что были со мной сегодня. Спокойной ночи тем, кто ложится спать, как я. И хорошего дня тех, у кого сегодня что-то в районе 10 утра. Все, всем пока. Спасибо.